Hello there guys and welcome to another episode here in Titanium Red for round number 12 in Hungary. So yeah, this is just only my second participation in this league after having a dream debut in Monaco, although this was rounds ago and I did not participate in the other rounds. I think Monaco was like round 9, 8, I don't know, but it was in those rounds. Next round was in Spain after Monaco, but I could not participate because I was outside of the city, and yeah, I think I got demoted to reserve driver, and now I get a seat, and here we are, and we see that now I have two teammates and both of them are faster than me, way faster than me, so I think third place will be the highest position that I'll qualify and finish because these are way faster than me. These are Alex and Minjake. Both are, I think, European, if not at least English speakers. I know that Minjake is Welsh and Alex, I don't know from which country he is, but he speaks English. And yeah, here myself, Mexican, but also able to speak English. And here we are in the garage. I set the medium sets of tire allocation because I don't know, maybe there can be a safety car, and maybe a safety car can be provoked by a BMR driver named Alex, because Thorm, our THR team boss, told us that Alex, the BMR driver, is pretty dirty and we need to watch out of him. Now we are about to leave the garage, but I decided to not leave because I was decided to check the setup, and it was all confirmed, and we are now leaving the garage and set our first flying lap of the session. Hope I do not disappoint my team boss. I was running decently in my first flying lap, and getting into turn 4 I touched a sausage curb in the inside because I touched too much to the inside and launched me to the outside and ran wide, and man, that meant that I invalidated my lap time, and also that meant that one soft tire wasted. Or maybe not, I don't know, but I think that, well, I decided to get in the pits because I did not want to wear that much soft tires because I'm planning to use for another lap, which is going to be the practice lap, the second flying lap, which I consider the practice flying lap when I have only the balanced set of tire location. The second flying lap is only a flying lap, another one if I chose the softer tire location, but it isn't the case today, so it is just only a practice flying lap. Or not, because I decided to use another set of tires for this second flying lap, and we set a lap time of 1:15.914, which for now puts us into third position. So, well, I don't know how fast are these drivers that are behind me in this circuit, although I knew that on Monaco I was the fastest, and the reason I was the fastest in Monaco it was because Minjake and Alex wasn't there, and I was the only THR in that race, and yeah. Also, this league is run without any assists, so what I mean is that it is illegal to run a car with any single assist. You have to do 0 assist, and I think most drivers struggle a bit on getting on our pace because they usually run with the line assist, the one which shows you an imaginary line, that thing when it shows you where to accelerate and where to brake or where to turn. And these drivers always use that thing, or usually. And on this league, because it doesn't allow this, maybe they are not used to run without it, or maybe they are flat out slow. So yeah, that's why I wanted to not use any single assist. It's because just in case I get in one of these leagues, which is now Titanium Red. So yeah, it's paid off, that sacrifice of running without any single assist. The last time I played a Formula 1 game with that assist, the racing line assist, was back in F1 2021, and when I changed to F1 22, I decided to take away that assist, and yeah, I struggled at first, but now I got adapted to it, and now we are here with those drivers. And well, yeah, we need to be third place because yeah, it is what our team boss told us, and also the drivers that are behind me are way slower than me. I don't think I'll get second or pole position because, you know, these are my teammates and they're way faster than me. I think it is impossible to get pole position because Minjake is extremely fast. So let's get prepared for our third and final flying lap and hope it goes well. So we begin the third and final flying lap, and I decided to drop down to 7th gear because I was running so slow in the straight line that I think that running on 7th gear was the same as running in 8th gear, or maybe faster. Now we are into turn 3, exited turn 2, and we are overall gaining by 200s. We are still in third, and heading into turn 4, we headed with lots of oversteer, and that might ruin our flying lap, but it got more ruined because I spawned into turn 5, and now it is completely ruined. I don't know if I still didn't even need to do that lap. I don't know. We retired from the session because qualifying is over. What I mean is that I cannot do another lap after this one because it is over now. And I think we see that we are staying in third. So that means that that third flying lap that I was doing and got ruined, in reality I didn't even need to do that thing. So yeah, still I decided to do it just in case I get dropped down a few places, or maybe I was kinda a bit delusional and tried to get into the front row, at least beat Alex, but no, mainly because I thought that some drivers could beat me and I needed to set a lap time in order to beat them back and get back to third place at least. But well, in reality I did not need to do that lap, and here we are staying in third place. Of course, Minjake sets a pole position with a lap time of 1:15.1, faster than my capabilities. Alex is in second place and myself is in third, so it's a 1, 2, 3, 4 THR in qualifying. Borja Alonso is in fourth position, then is Lonan, I think it is called like that. Then the dirty Alex in 6th place, then 7th place is Insua, and then in 8th is Duke, in 9th is Salazar, 10th is Serviti, Fernan in 11th, Fatboy and in 12th, who moved from our team to SRX, so he's a betrayer. Well, an Azteca driver qualified 13th, well, I did not say who qualified 14th, I did not pay attention. Well, sorry for him, but let's head now to the previous strategy. So here it is. It's going to be a default medium hard, although in reality I don't know what tire to box after mediums, but the thing is that we're starting on mediums, and also in one of these rare occasions we decided to make some car setup changes, and it is that we only lowered the tire pressure. I think I've lowered down to 22.3 in both fronts and down to minimum in the rears. Although our teacher team boss told us that it was going to be minimum on all of these 4 tires. I did not see his message. I only set these tire pressures all the way that low because I did practice race and I realized that these tires were overheating, and yeah, that's why he told me to lower the tire pressure down to minimum. I told him that I put that thing instead of minimum in all of those 4, and yeah, he got a bit angry. But we lowered the fuel down to 51.5 kilograms, and with that, let's begin the convoy. Alright, we are on the 3rd position on the grid. We are waiting to start the race. The 5 red lights have turned on, and we see that Salazar has jumped the start. It's lights out and away we go, and ooh, there was some retirements at the start of the race, and that has deployed the virtual safety car. That is a rough start for the ones who retired from the race. I think, well, right, yeah, I just saw from the replays, and it was that there was a pile up in the race start at the back of the grid, and unfortunately, oh no, Borja Alonso overtook us during the safety car, although I think he overtook during the transition between virtual safety car to a full core safety car, and man, for him it did not get considered as an illegal overtake, and he got up in 4th place legitimately. Oh man, that is not a good start for us. We're down to 5th place, and well, that should be 4th place because of Salazar's jump start, and yeah, that is just a bit bad. And here we are in the safety car, just running a bit slowly and heating up a bit our tires, and we see that Borja Alonso decided to let me pass, and unfortunately he did not do it properly, and it got considered as an illegal overtake, so I needed to let him pass me again. But I don't know, man, hope that he lets me pass him once again, and we get into lap 2, and once again he is trying to let me pass him, and I did it successfully, and we're back to 4th place, which should be 3rd place, because although Salazar is leading the race, but he shouldn't lead the race because he jumped the start, and I don't know why, but he did not get the drive-through penalty. I saw that he left, it was his AI driving the car, so that won't last long. We are on the safety car, and let's wait until the safety car ends. Fortunately, we didn't need to wait for a long time to the safety car end, and we are ending lap 3 to begin racing on lap 4, and we are deploying ERS in order to defend from the drivers behind me, and we are heading into turn 1, and it's a podium lockout for us THR, and we see that Minjake and Alex are very close with them. I think they are maintaining that place, or maybe they are wanting to fight, and Alex wants to overtake Minjake and get up into the race lead. Hope it doesn't happen, so it's not a disaster for THR. It would be if they battle and end up badly. Maybe I can win with that scenario, but hope it doesn't happen. I don't know, I'm not allowed to win if they are still in the race. And ooh, Alex is out of the race, and the safety car has been deployed once again. And also, Insua is out of the race. We are now only 13 runners. So we got from like 18 or 19 to 13 in only 4 laps. That's pretty rough. And yeah. Oh my goodness me, 2 safety cars in only 4 laps. Still, we're staying out. And let's get into the safety car, and we form a bunching up field, and after that let's wait until the safety car ends while we heat up our tires. And on lap 6, the safety car ends, and we are about to begin racing once again on lap 7, but for me, it's more like maintaining our 3rd place and hope I do successfully. And good thing is that it's going to be quite easy, because these drivers behind me are slower than me, and that's going to be quite boring because I can be in a situation where I'm in the middle of nothing. For example, the driver in front of me, for example Alex, is like going to be like 5 seconds ahead of me, and I will be like 5-6 seconds behind the driver behind me. And oh no way, why, no way, why the 3rd safety car got deployed on lap 7. Why aren't we allowed to race? 3rd safety car in only 7 laps. Damn, I don't know what's happening. And also, we are still 13 drivers. I don't know what happened. I think someone destroyed his front wing, and that was enough for a safety car to get deployed, a full core safety car. So yeah, it's not that great, and still we're staying out, and let's do the same thing as we did on the 2nd safety car. And I forgot to mention, on the 1st lap of the 2nd safety car, Salazar boxed from soft tires and dropped down the order. So now we are in 3rd place. I show you that this league doesn't allow any single assist, and yeah, we are running without any single assist, and I have done this for over a year, and we are maintaining our 3rd place. Hope we don't do anything stupid during the safety car period, but now let's wait until the safety car ends while we heat up our tires. And on the very next lap, the safety car is ending. We are on lap 9, and we see that our tires are barely getting to the optimal temperature. Not even barely, we are only below the optimal temperature, and we are heating up a bit more aggressive than usual, and looks like it's not working that much. But we begin lap 10, and we race once again. I deploy much of my ERS, and we see that the relaunch is a bit decent for us, and I decided to, ooh, no way, Borja Alonso dive bombed us into turn 1. I could still maintain my P3, and we saw that, ooh, yeah, he's down to 5th place, and Yonan is now up to 4th place, and he's trying to overtake me, but I am faster than him, and I maintain my 3rd place. Unless he gets better straight line speed than me, although I doubt it, but we are finally getting a lap of racing in this race for now. Hope there isn't another safety car in this lap. Can we at least get 1 lap of racing? Please. We are yet to get a lap of racing, a full lap. And I think it is happening finally. For the first time in this race, we get a full lap of racing, and we end up lap 10. Wow, with green flag conditions, finally. And Alex took the fastest lap of the race. I'm slow enough to not get the fastest lap. They are way faster than me, the two drivers that are ahead of me, so I think that as long as they are still in the race, I'm not allowed to win because these are my teammates. But on lap 13, Salazar is out of the race, which meant that the full course safety car has been deployed for the 4th time, and I was in doubt. I don't know if the safety car settings are in increased or normal, and we see that it is a reduced option, so I don't know how. That meant that those have been deployed 4 times in 13 laps, but unfortunately we done this thing on the worst time possible. We got distracted by seeing the safety car settings, and that meant that we missed the pit window. We should have balked in the previous lap, and now we are, no way, oh boy, fucked up. We are fucked up. Yeah, sorry to say, but yeah, we have done a stupid thing, and yeah, I don't think I might recover that much unless there is a 5th safety car, but I doubt it, because I don't know if there's gonna be a 5th safety car. I think we've reached the limit of safety cars, which is of 4. I don't know if those 5 safety cars that happened back in Speedmax Racing round number 2 in Japan was just a glitch, or was in reality that the limit of safety cars is 5. I don't know, but yeah, I think that it is not going to be a good situation that I'm in. But for now, let's stay out. It is too late. I don't think it's worth to box for hearts in this lap. Although, yeah, we're dropped down to like 10th place. But I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. And yeah. Oh my goodness, man. I'm in a tough situation. My goodness me. Hope I do not get costed terribly. At the end of lap 15, the safety car ends, and so we are about to begin racing once again on lap 16, and I am the one who is leading the pack, and that's going to be a tough situation, but I'll try to limit the damage, and we head into turn 1, leading the race ahead of my teammates, and yeah, it's going to be really tough to maintain them, so I decided to let Minjake pass me, and oh my goodness me, I think I need to wait until the end of this lap to let Alex pass me, because I don't want to lose that much time letting my teammate pass me, and I want to be as quick as possible in order to limit the damage, because I decided to box in like lap 24 or 25 for soft tires, so that might solve a bit the problem, although it won't solve completely. I think podium, it's impossible for us now. That is unfortunate. Ah man, if we didn't get distracted by that, we could have been into 3rd place and we could finish that place in a pretty easy way, and I accidentally done in a hard way, or maybe it's so hard that I'm not even achieving it. We are on lap 17 and I let my teammate pass me, and we are down to 3rd place, and now it is time to, oh my goodness me, Borja Alonso rear-ended us, and I don't know if I brake too early. I think I had. at that moment, and hope that didn't damage his front wing. And oh no way! I got snap of oversteer. We are down to 5th place. Yeah, that is terrible. We are lacking of grip, and that is bad. We have done a major loss of time, although not that major, like spinning or crashing, destroying our front wing, but it is major excluding those things, and we are down to 6th place, but we need to maintain that position as long as we can until the stint is over. So we are trying to do that thing, although it is going to be really hard, and it is going to be a nightmare. I think I won't finish in P3. That is not that good. I think I'll get a bit punished by my team boss, although hope I don't get pre-punished. The THRs is now enabled, so that means that it is harder to maintain my 6th place, and I don't know, I think we have reached the safety car limit of 4, or maybe as I'm making this video, I think the safety car limit is 5, and that virtual safety car that turned into a full core safety car, in reality these were 2 separate safety cars, and in reality we got 5 safety cars, 4 full course and 1 virtual. So yeah, we have reached the maximum limit, so safety cars won't save us because they aren't there anymore, and Duke has run wide, so that means that I can get up into P5, although I don't know if our tire grip allow us, but let's try. We get into the penultimate corner, but we are struggling a little bit, and also our tires are getting into 3-digit degrees, like 100, 101, and that means that I'll get a bit less grip because they might get overheated, and unfortunately I could not overtake Duke, and instead I'm getting overtaken by Fernan, and they bumped me down the inside into turn 1, and we are down to 7th place. That is a bit miserable for me, and to make things worse, Serbity tried to overtake me down the inside. I thought he was, so I gave him space in order to not result in a thing that dive bombs me, and I did not give him space, and he crashes into me, and we both spin, and 5 boy, and the betrayer spawns, or I don't know what happened to him, but he ran wide into turn 5, and we are up into 6th place, so hope we can maintain that place. But on lap 21 we are still in 6th place, but that turns into P5 because Fernan is out of the race, and the reason why I told you that we may reach the safety car limit, and it is that he crashed and we only got yellow flags, no virtual safety car, neither a full core safety car. So yeah, we have confirmed reached the limits of safety car, which are 5, 1 virtual safety car and 4 full core safety cars. And for now, let's maintain our P5, but that might turn back into P6 because Serbity is less than a second behind me, so he might get my DRS. Well, he is gonna get, but I don't know if he is far enough to not overtake me or close enough to make a dive bomb with me, but it was the first option, so we are for now still in P5. And we maintain that until the end of our stint, because at the end of lap 25 we are entering to the pit lane to change our tires to the soft tires, and we see that the soft tires that we're gonna wear are used ones because we that we have run out of soft tires. I have wasted all of them, but the good thing is that it's just only minor tire wear. It was just only a 3% of tower, so that's not going to be a huge problem after all. And we see that Borja Alonso is behind me in 8th place, but he is 9 seconds behind me. We are in 7th place, and the gap between Aguacate and myself is 9.7 seconds. So the question is, can we cut that gap down and maybe overtake him? Although it might not seem very possible, but I think I can, because Aguacate is way slower than me and Rafita is out of the race. So that means that we're only 9 runners. So that means that if anyone finishes the race, they get guaranteed points, unless they are more than 4 laps down, because if they're more than 4 laps down, they completed less than 90% of the race, and thus they don't get points. They don't even get considered as classified, and they finish as not classified. And that's why you see that drivers that are out of the race but still completed 90% of the race or more, for example drivers who retire at the final lap, get classified as, for example, 30M12. It's the reason, and it's because they completed more than 90% of the race. And meanwhile, the gap between Aguacate has now dropped down to 8 seconds, so maybe this is getting doable, and maybe we can overtake Cerbiti. And the reason that it's going to be from double to way easier to overtake Aguacate, it's because he got a 3-second time penalty. So now the gap is in reality 4.8 seconds with the penalties applied. And at the end of lap 30, we are about to overtake a driver, but it is not Aguacate. Instead, it is Cerbiti, who has done maybe some mistakes that ended up getting down to now P7, and we are up to P5 because we are less than 3 seconds behind of Aguacate, who has a 3-second time penalty. And so we are in 5th place with the penalties applied. And maybe we can get up into 4th place, because Duke is 8.3 seconds ahead of me, but I hope, I have the faith that I can overtake him, and before I overtake him, I destroy that gap and I get extremely closer to him. And well, hope someone gets a 3-second time penalty, that the ones who are ahead of me, for example Duke, so that make the task of getting P4 easier. And on lap 33, we are about to overtake Aguacate physically, and we are seeing that Aguacate got a snap of oversteer, and that meant that he lost a few tenths, and I overtook him, and we are in 5th place physically. So yeah, thank you Aguacate for making that snap of oversteer, because you made my job way easier. And now we are trying to overtake Yonan, because he has a 3-second time penalty, and he might get down to less than 3 seconds ahead of me, and so that means that I can get into P4. I don't know if I can overtake Duke, but if he gets a 3-second time penalty, that'll be good for me, because I'll get backed into 3rd place if Yonan also is less than 3 seconds or less behind me. Hope that happens, but if not, at least P4, please. So now we are on the final lap of the race. Minjake wins the race, but Yonan is right ahead of me, so getting into P3 might not get that probable unless Duke spins on the final 2 corners. I don't know, but we have overtaken Yonan, and we are up into P4 physically. Maybe, oh no, I got the snap of oversteer. That is not a good thing. Unfortunately, I could not get into P3. He did not get penalized, and he did not make any mistake. He maintained his calm down, and we are down to P4. Finish P4. Not that great race for us, but could have been worse. Or maybe could have been better. Yeah, both things. But the thing is that we have kinda recovered from that distraction that we have done that costed us the podium. Yeah. Good thing is that my team boss did not get really angry with me, although he said that I messed it up with that strategy. Although I did not say to him that it was because I got distracted, because I think he could have get way angrier if I said that thing. So I said that, yeah, I know that I messed it up with that strategy, and yeah, here it is, the podium ceremony, and according to the flag that I saw, Alex is Swiss. I don't know if it's going to be that true, but according to that, he is Swiss. So here it is, podium ceremony. Duke and my teammates celebrating the podium. Here we are with the race results. Minjake wins the race, of course, and also Alex gets second place. It's 1-2 for my team, although it could have been a podium lockout if I didn't mess that up with that strategy, but instead Duke finished third place and I finished fourth place, and with that we are still on that terrible streak of starting a place and finishing a place or more behind the one I started, which I don't know, I think that started, I don't know when, but it's been a long time since I finished a place higher than when I started. So yeah, I only have 2 races before this year ends, and I need to get in a place where I finished higher when I started. So yeah, that's my quest before the end of this year. So there you have it, guys. Episode number 2 of my participation spot, round number 12 of Hungary from my POV. Yeah, have a nice day and Merry Christmas. Goodbye.